Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Istanbul. And what we're going to take a look at is we're going to take a look at a really historic church that's the center of the Greek Orthodox faith here in Turkey. So anyway, this is kind of the replacement. After the Hagia Sophia was converted into a mosque, they moved it over here. The church has been destroyed several times in earthquakes and fires and stuff like that. I think the current iteration was built in like the 1840s or something like that. I could be wrong about it, but I think that's when the building that you see here was built. There's a lot of holy relics that have been brought over from like the Fourth Crusade and some other stuff. And there's supposed to be a little fragment of the cross in here, which is what I really wanted to see. So anyway, let's go through here. We got to go through security and we'll go in and see what we see today. So here's the back side of the chapel, and then they have the wooden place up there for the priests. And then we'll go through this little brown building right here that goes through security, and then we'll go into the church. All right, so here's the inside of the church. This was all rebuilt in the 40s after the latest fire. Where there's a place to wash your hands, and then this is the main part of the church. It's quite nice. It's not very large, but it's pretty ornate inside. So when you come in here, you have the place for the candles and all of that. Here's where you fill out the little pieces of paper and stuff like that. So they'll have all the figures from the Greek Orthodox. Now this became the center for Greek Orthodox after the Hagia Sophia was converted from Christianity to Islam. And there's supposed to be a piece of the cross on the southern part of this nave. And then this is the inside here. So here's the place for the parishioners. And the chandeliers are quite beautiful. Has a little tiny bit of stained glass up above at the top of the windows. You can see the saints. Now there was supposed to be quite a few important relics that were brought into here. The piece of the cross was supposed to be brought back in to Istanbul in the 4th century, I think is what I read about. And then you have some coffins, stuff from some of the famous people here. And the wooden stairs that'll take you right up to there. Yeah, I went to a Greek Orthodox church. I actually went to several of them in Athens. And they're quite beautiful. I really like the styling. They say this is Byzantine styling in here, which I don't know the difference of. So this is all wood that they gilded here. Oh, it's quite nice. And then the places here, I think this. Yeah, so this great chasm split off the Eastern Orthodox from Catholicism. So these guys here is part of the Eastern Orthodox. I think there's 300,000 followers of this specific faith worldwide. You see, you got some little mosaics there. Yeah, this is a beautiful little church. Okay, let's walk on the other side. You can see all the wooden pews and stuff. So they can either stand or fold that chair up or fold it down and sit. And so this is where the parishioners will go in whenever they do their services. So to come in here, you go through security. They x-ray your bag. We got another little fresco up above this wall or door. And they have a couple of the coffins for some of the important people. Yeah, it's really a nice little church. And then over here, this is, I think, what they have for the fragment of the cross. So the people will come here and they'll touch this, and then they'll leave like donations and stuff like that right there. I don't think they allow the real piece out here, but that's where it's supposed to be, is right there. They have all the saints all across there. Check out those candle holders. Oh, it's quite beautiful in here. They have it roped off, only the parishioners can go in the middle here. And they got the little lanterns and stuff. Oh, what a great building. Well, just a quick little tour around in here. And I think that's a piece of cloth underneath there that has Jesus after the crucifixion. Yeah, really cool. All right, so that's everything that we got to see in here. I'd really like to see a service in here. The Greek Orthodox is quite interesting. The priests will sing like a little song while they're doing this. Yeah, so that's the mosaic. We got a Istanbul cat. There are 3 of them over there doing some stuff. There's a write-up about these doors, about how they haven't been opened up since the Greek uprising. I'll put that the best I can down in the description. All right, so that's the whole church. And we'll go back out of security here. Well, that'll finish up a pretty quick little video over here in Istanbul. This is really a nice little church. It's not overly large, but it's cool to see. Go in there and check out all the gilded wood and everything like that. And I would really like to see the real piece of the cross that's just kind of plastered over, but you get to touch it, you kind of get the meaning of it. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and you get to see some more stuff like this. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know. If you know more about it, I would appreciate learning about it. And I'll put the best description I can so you can read a little bit more about it. And until next time, from over here in Istanbul, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.